Be into. Be into. Be interested in something in an active way. John is really into learning new coding languages. He's currently mastering Python and JavaScript. She's into astronomy and often attends stargazing events to satisfy her passion for the cosmos. Let's explore how be into is used in daily life conversations.
Hey John, what's been keeping you busy lately?
Oh, I'm really into learning new coding languages.
That sounds interesting. What sparked your interest?
Well, I'm currently mastering Python and JavaScript.
Impressive. How did you get into that?
I find it fascinating. It's like solving puzzles. And the best part? There's always something new to learn.
Brush up on. Brush up on. Review or improve one's knowledge of a subject. Sarah needs to brush up on her French before her trip to Paris. Before the interview, he decided to brush up on his presentation skills. Let's explore how brush up on is used in daily life conversations.
Jake, I'm freaking out about the upcoming chemistry exam. I feel like I've forgotten everything.
Relax, Emily. We still have a couple of days. What specifically are you struggling with?
It's like I haven't touched my chemistry notes in ages. I need to brush up on everything, especially those complex reactions.
No worries. We'll take it step by step. First, let's brush up on the basic principles. Remember, you've got this.
I appreciate your help, Jake. I already feel more confident.
Catch up. Catch up. Reach the same stage or level that others have reached. Sarah missed a few lectures and needs to catch up on the coursework. The team had a quick meeting to catch up on the project's status. Let's explore how catch up on is used in daily life conversations.
Hey, Emma. Long time no see. Mind if I join you?
Mark. It's been ages. Please, have a seat. How have you been?
Busy with classes, you know how it is. How about you? What's new?
Oh, you won't believe it. I've been buried in projects and assignments. I feel like I'm struggling to catch up with everyone else.
Really? You've always been on top of things. What's going on?
I had some health issues last month and missed a bunch of classes. Now, it feels like I'm trying to catch up on everything, lectures, notes, you name it.
That sounds tough. But don't worry, we can work on it together. I'll help you catch up on whatever you've missed.
That would be amazing, Mark. I appreciate it. I just want to get back to the same stage as everyone else.
No problem. We'll make a plan, and before you know it, you'll catch up and be right back in the game.
Copy out. Copy out. Write something exactly as it was originally written. The students were instructed to copy out the passage from the textbook for homework. To practice handwriting, Emily decided to copy out famous quotes from her favorite authors. Let's explore how copy out is used in daily life conversations.
Hey, Alex, I'm so stressed about this history assignment.
What's going on, Sarah? You usually handle these things like a pro.
Well, the teacher asked us to copy out a passage from the textbook, and it's so detailed and lengthy.
Oh, I get it. Copying out can be a pain, especially if it's a lot of text.
Exactly. And the worst part is that I can't even understand half of the stuff I'm copying. It's like translating a different language.
That sounds tough. Maybe we can figure it out together. What's the passage about?
It's about the Industrial Revolution, and there are all these dates and names I can't pronounce.
Don't worry, Sarah. Let's break it down. We can copy out the key points and then try to understand them. It'll make it much easier.
That's a great idea. I was just copying mechanically without really thinking about it.
Yeah, we'll turn this into a team effort. Ready to tackle the Industrial Revolution?
Definitely. Thanks, Alex. Let's make this copy out session a breeze.
Drop off. Drop off. Stop attending classes before finishing a course or a school year. Due to personal reasons, Jane had to drop off from the advanced physics course. Many students drop off during the final semester once they've completed their required credits. Let's explore how drop-off is used in daily life conversations.
Taylor, I've been thinking a lot about my classes lately. I'm not sure if I can handle the workload anymore.
What's going on, Chris? You've always been on top of things.
I know, but I've been feeling overwhelmed, and I'm considering whether I should drop off some of my classes.
Drop off. Are you sure about this? It's a big decision.
I know it's serious, but I'm struggling to keep up, and I'm afraid it's affecting my overall well-being.
Okay, let's talk it through. Dropping off classes is a major step. What's causing the stress?
It's a combination of things, too many assignments, personal issues, and I feel like I'm drowning. I'm worried I won't make it through the semester.
I get it. Maybe dropping off a class or two is the right move for now. But have you considered talking to your professors or seeking academic support?
I haven't, but maybe that's a good idea. I just don't want to drop off completely, I want to find a balance.
That sounds like a plan. Let's explore your options, talk to the professors, and figure out the best way for you to manage without having to drop off completely.
Drop out. Drop out. To no longer take part in or be part of something. After struggling with the coursework, Mike made the tough decision to drop out of college. Despite initial enthusiasm, Lisa faced financial difficulties and had to drop out of the university. Let's explore how dropout is used in daily life conversations.
Jordan, I've been thinking a lot, and I'm considering whether I should drop out of college.
Drop out? Seriously, Nancy? What's going on? You've always been passionate about your studies.
I know, but things have changed. I'm struggling with the coursework, and it's affecting my mental health. I don't know if I can make it through the entire year.
I get it, college can be overwhelming. But dropping out is a significant step. Maybe there are other options, like taking a leave of absence or seeking academic support.
I've thought about that too, but I'm afraid I'll just keep struggling. Maybe it's best if I drop out and figure things out from there.
I'm here for you, Nancy. But before making such a big decision, let's explore all the possibilities. Talk to someone who can help, like a counselor, and see if there's a way for you to stay in school while getting the support you need.
Fall behind. Fall behind. Fail to keep up with one's work or studies. Sarah had to juggle work and classes, causing her to fall behind on assignments. Without proper time management, students may easily fall behind in a demanding academic program. Let's explore how fall behind is used in daily life conversation.
Ethan, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like I'm starting to fall behind in all my classes.
Fall behind? You've always been so on top of things. What's going on?
I've had a lot on my plate lately, assignments, part-time job, and personal stuff. I can't keep up with the lectures and readings.
It happens to the best of us. Let's figure this out. Maybe we can form a study group to help you catch up.
That would be great, Ethan. I appreciate your help. I don't want my grades to suffer because I'm falling behind.
Figure out. Figure out. understand or solve a problem. After hours of studying, Emily finally figured out how to solve the complex math equation. Mark struggled to figure out the software glitch, but eventually found a solution. Let's explore how figure out is used in daily life conversation.
Emily, this escape room is tougher than I thought. We need to figure out these puzzles to escape.
I love a challenge, but these clues are so cryptic. How are we going to figure out the solution?
Let's break it down. Each clue must connect to something else. If we can figure out the connections, we'll solve the puzzle.
This one mentions a key and a date. What could that mean?
Maybe there's a hidden compartment with a key around here. Let's figure out where that might be.
Ah! This bookshelf has a hidden compartment. There's the key.
Great job, Emily. Now, let's use the key to unlock the next puzzle. We're getting closer to figuring out the ultimate solution and escaping this room.
Get ahead. Get ahead. Make progress or gain an advantage over others. By taking summer classes, Sarah aimed to get ahead and graduate a semester earlier. Jim decided to work overtime to get ahead on his project and meet the deadline. Let's explore how get ahead is used in daily life conversation.
Michael, I've been thinking about my career, and I really want to get ahead in the industry. I'm not sure where to start.
Sarah, that's the spirit. Getting ahead takes a combination of skills and strategic planning. What are your goals?
I want to take on more challenging projects and eventually move up the career ladder. But I feel like I'm stuck right now.
Let's work on a plan. First, identify the skills you need to develop. That way, you'll be well prepared for more significant responsibilities.
That makes sense. I need to figure out what's in demand and start acquiring those skills.
Exactly. Also, networking is crucial. Attend industry events, connect with professionals, and build a strong network. It can open doors and help you get ahead.
Networking has never been my strong suit, but I guess it's time to step out of my comfort zone.
You've got the potential, Sarah. With the right skills and a strong network, you'll be well on your way to getting ahead in your career.
Go over. Go over. Review or examine something in detail. Before the test, the teacher asked the students to go over the key concepts one more time. Let's go over the meeting agenda to make sure everyone is on the same page. Let's explore how go over is used in daily life conversation.
Brian, our project deadline is approaching, and I think it's time for us to go over the details and make sure everything is on track.
Absolutely, Lisa. I want to ensure that we've covered all bases before the final presentation.
Great. Let's go over the project timeline first. Are all the tasks and milestones met according to the plan?
I believe so, but let me double-check. Yes, all tasks are completed, and we're on schedule.
Excellent. Now, let's go over the budget. Have we stayed within the allocated budget for each phase?
Yes, we've managed the expenses well, and we're within the budget constraints.
Good job, Brian. Now, let's go over the client feedback we received during the last presentation. Any major concerns or revisions?
The client suggested a few minor tweaks, but nothing that will significantly impact our timeline. I've already addressed those concerns.
Perfect. Lastly, let's go over the presentation itself. We want to make sure it's polished and covers all the key points.
I've been refining it, and I think it's ready for the final review.
Great teamwork, Brian. Let's make this meeting count and ensure we've gone over everything thoroughly before the big presentation.
Hand in. Hand in. Submit an assignment or document. Make sure to hand in your essays by the end of the week to receive feedback. Students were reminded to hand in their completed application forms before the deadline. Let's explore how hand in is used in daily life conversation.
Professor Mitchell, I'm so sorry I'm late. I had some unexpected issues, but I've got my assignment ready to hand in.
Emma, I appreciate your dedication. Let me take a look. No worries about being late. The important thing is that you've handed it in.
Thank you, Professor. I was worried I might miss the deadline.
It happens to everyone. The key is to communicate, and you did just that. Now, let me quickly go over your assignment. Emma, this is excellent work. You've put a lot of effort into it. Handing it in a bit late doesn't diminish the quality.
I'm relieved to hear that, Professor. I'll make sure to manage my time better in the future.
That's a good plan. Remember, communication is essential. If you ever face challenges, let me know in advance. Now, go catch your breath. You've handed in a solid assignment.
Hand out. Hand out. Distribute something to others. The teacher will hand out the test papers at the beginning of the class. During the workshop, the facilitator will hand out informational booklets to all participants. Let's explore how handout is used in daily life conversation.
Welcome, everyone. Before we begin, I'll hand out some materials for today's session. Please take one and pass the rest along.
What are these handouts for, Rachel?
These handouts contain additional information, examples, and exercises that will complement our discussion today. They'll help you follow along and participate in the activities.
That sounds helpful. Thanks for providing these.
Of course. I want to make sure you get the most out of today's workshop. Take a moment to review the material, and feel free to ask questions as we go along.
Are there any specific sections we should focus on during the workshop?
Yes, I'll guide you through it. We'll refer to different sections as we progress, so keep those handouts handy.
Read up on. Read up on. Research or study a subject in depth. Before writing the paper, Mary decided to read up on the latest studies in the field. Professionals in the field continually read up on new developments to stay informed. Let's explore how read up on is used in daily life conversation.
Taylor, I was assigned to present on the impact of climate change. I need to read up on the latest research to make sure I cover all the key points.
That's a crucial topic, Alex. Let's start by gathering some reliable sources and articles. We'll read up on the latest findings together.
I found this comprehensive report from a reputable environmental agency. It should have the latest data on climate change impacts.
Great find. I'll check out this scientific journal that focuses on climate science. We can use these sources to provide a well-rounded view in our presentation.
This information is eye-opening. I had no idea about some of these recent developments.
It's essential to stay updated, especially for a topic like this. Now that we've read up on the latest research, let's organize our findings and create an impactful presentation.
Take up. Take up. Start or begin a new activity or hobby. Inspired by a friend, Mark decided to take up photography as a hobby. Sarah wanted to stay active, so she decided to take up jogging in the evenings. Let's explore how take up is used in daily life conversation.
Jake, I've been feeling like I need a change lately. I think I want to take up a new hobby or activity.
That's a fantastic idea, Emily. Any particular interests in mind?
Well, I've always been curious about painting. I think I want to take up watercolor painting as a new creative outlet.
Painting sounds like a great choice. It's relaxing and allows you to express yourself. Have you thought about getting some art supplies?
Actually, I was planning to visit an art supply store this weekend.
I want to pick up everything I need to get started.
That's the spirit. Taking up painting will be a wonderful addition to your routine. Who knows, you might discover a hidden talent.
I'm excited about it, Jake. Do you want to join me in this new painting adventure?
Absolutely. I've never tried painting before, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's take up this new hobby together.
Work through. Work through. Solve or overcome a problem or difficulty. The team collaborated to work through the challenges of the complex project. Students often form study groups to work through difficult concepts in preparation for exams. Let's explore how work through is used in daily life conversation.
James, I've been facing some challenges at work, and I'm not sure how to work through them.
I'm here for you, Sarah. Let's talk about what's going on. What challenges are you facing?
It's a combination of tight deadlines, conflicting priorities, and a bit of self-doubt. I feel overwhelmed.
I understand. We'll work through this together. First, let's break down the tasks. What needs to be done immediately, and what can wait?
That's a good point. I need to prioritize and focus on the most critical tasks first.
Exactly. Now, let's address the self-doubt. You're more capable than you think. Remember your strengths and accomplishments.
Thanks, James. It's just hard to see that sometimes when you're in the middle of it all.
We'll work through the challenges one step at a time. Don't hesitate to ask for help or delegate tasks if needed. You're not alone in this.
I appreciate your support, James. Let's work through these obstacles and come out stronger on the other side.